Little look in the eyeballs. Huh? Kids into that nowadays?
Coming this fall. What?
Hey, can I get a sour on the rocks? What's up, friends? You are watching One Liner, the show where we talk to comics about their tattoos. Today I have a very wonderful guest, and her name is Danielle Arce!
Hi, guys.
Danielle's super cool. We're going to talk about tattoos. It's going to be super fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Welcome to a very to a very charming edition of One Liner, where we're not in the basement of a bar or in an alley, but we're in beautiful
Van Nuys.
We're in beautiful Insert City here.
Yes.
This is very charming, and it's even more charming because we have a wonderful, amazing, hilarious comic on the show today.
I guess
it is Danielle Arce. Danielle, hello.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome to a very.
Hello.
You have some tattoos.
I have some tattoos.
So we actually, did we get our first tattoo together?
We got our very first tattoos together in San Francisco.
On Friday the 13th.
2015.
Was it 2015? That sounds right.
Yeah.
Because I remember, I think.
Yeah, because it was right before I went to Japan.
That makes sense. You got a diamond, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got a rocket.
I did get a rocket. Because I remember I think I was going to get a tattoo that morning, but the line was too long, I couldn't make it. So I went back, because you were visiting me in the Bay. And we were doing some shows.
We were working together at a camp, and we were doing
the summer
shows
camp,
there.
yeah. Or the church camp, whatever. But I think I went back and I was like, oh, this would be cool.
Yeah.
It would be cool. And then we just left, drove an hour and a half to the city. And we got tattoos. We were the last two appointments.
Yeah, I remember that.
Happy Friday the 13th, everyone.
Happy Friday the 13th.
So since then, since your initial diamond, our initial first tattoo experience together, which I'm so glad we had, what else have you gotten?
I got a lot.
Japan, you have some stuff.
So, all right. I don't shave my pit, sorry.
No, it's fine.
All right, cool.
I don't care.
Okay, so there's the diamond.
There's our, and there, my rocket. We'll show my rocket in a few.
Okay.
I'll get a close-up on it later.
Most of my tattoos were done overseas in Japan. These lines were done in Japan. There's a tiger here, small tiger. It was done in Australia, in Melbourne. Cool. I was there for comedy, and I always wanted a tiger. And there's this artist that I really love there that specializes with animals, bugs and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, I want to get an animal head by that guy, so I picked a tiger.
So that's not your second, is it?
This is my second ever tattoo.
Oh, that's your second ever. All right, cool. So we got one,
two. I don't know what my third. Then this is when get hazy. So the eyeball. This is a drawing I did myself.
Oh, that is in a very sensitive place. That looks like it's in a very sensitive place.
I guess. And then I'm a Pisces.
Okay, I'm also a Pisces.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
That's why we've been a high
March
five.
16.
February 20th.
Yep. Cool.
So
what's your Pisces tattoo?
Pisces. This is when I decided to. I went vegan, and after months of it, I just really wanted to feel dedicated to it, so I got a tattoo.
Beautiful.
This is a symbol for finding balance in life, because that's all I'm doing constantly. This cherry blossoms not only represents Japan, but my mother came to visit me in Japan, and she wanted to get matching tattoos in Japan.
No way.
My mother.
Cool.
So
wait, so you have the matching tattoo with your mom in Japan, but you have that's not your only Japanese tattoo?
No.
Is this guy Japanese as well?
No, this was done in San Francisco.
Oh, that's San Francisco.
This is a Friday the 13th tattoo.
No way! Cool.
Happy Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a Friday the 13th tattoo, but yeah, this is a matching tattoo I have with my mother, but she got it at a different spot because she doesn't want it on her arms. It says my cat Lulu. This is done in Japan.
Cute.
This microphone is not because I'm an artistic comedian. This is actually, I made my very best friend over in Tokyo. I think you met her, Maya.
Yeah,
Maya,
she's super cool.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's a fantastic comic. She started as a fan of mine. And she came up to me after a show and was like, I love what you do. I think you're great. I'm interested in trying comedy.
Yeah.
And in Japan, women comics aren't common. Like, I was the only working stand-up as a woman for a while. And I was like, yes, let me take you under my wing in a way.
That'd be dope.
And she works in advertising, so she already knows rule of three and timing and structure.
She does like a lot of copywriting stuff, which is very jokey, you know what I mean? Like words.
So she took it like a duck to water. Like, she just really so funny. And then we became best friends. And then when I was going to leave Japan, she wanted to get me a gift.
Okay.
And she's like, I want to get you a tattoo as a gift when you leave. And I'm
Whoa.
like, okay, well, why don't we pick a tattoo that represents our friendship?
Yeah.
And we were thinking either an airplane or a microphone. An airplane because we live so far apart, we have to fly to see each other. But to me, the microphone made more sense.
Totally.
Because
and also, I would love an excuse just to get a microphone tattoo.
Oh.
Like the fact that it's you and like your homie's like special bond.
Yeah,
and
it
there's a
is.
meaning there.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. But also, it's like, and it's a mic.
Yeah.
Word. All right. Cool. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And sometimes I feel a little silly because it's like, oh, people are like, oh, she got that because she's a stand-up. I'm like, no, this is
it's cool.
It's a gift from my best friend. And then I have my cactus. I got done in Japan. I'm from Phoenix, and saguaros are the only place that they grow. So I got a saguaro.
This is a Friday the 13th tattoo?
You have. So I have 4. And you have 4? No, you have
For
how
what?
many? How many Friday the 13th tattoos do you have?
3.
3.
3.
Awesome. Technically, I have 3 too,
Yeah.
because 2 of mine were done on the same day. I just like wanted to fill it out more. But that's crazy because I feel like
Like, I love Friday the 13th tattoos.
Next
One is October.
this October. Yes, it is. There's like
I'm
There's
going.
been like 2 a year. The time we got it, I think it was like 3 a year. It was like 4 a year. It was something like really exciting. But yeah, it's one of those things where I want to get more.
Or Friday the 13th stuff.
That's
And
going
it's
to
so,
be my
like-
next tattoo because
Yeah.
I don't have money right now, and I know
That's my thing too, because I try to get a new piece every time I go to a different state. Because I knew if I was
Yes.
like free reign, I'd be like,
Yes.
oh, boom, 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 oh, boom, 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 oh, boom, 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 boom. So that's cool. So it's a spider.
Yeah, skull
Got a
thing.
skull in it.
Yeah. Yep. And then
super
do I have?
cool.
Oh, and then I have a sugar skull here. So I just really like sugar skulls. Then I got these 3 lines here. I got them done in Japan. And then the other. So that's I mean, these have other meanings too. But I don't really want to get into it.
Totally.
That's it. Those are my tattoos I have.
What was the tattoo culture like in Japan?
So
Because I feel like it has everyone's like, oh, it's all Yakuza or like gang affiliated. And I'm like, well, it can't all be that. There has to be just, civilians and regular people who like
okay.
ink.
So, it's definitely looked down upon.
Yeah.
Definitely frowned upon. So there were times where I'd be on the train with like my arm hanging on, and older people are looking at me like, disappointed or scared or weirded out or grossed out by that because they view it as something dirty and gang affiliated, I guess.
Yeah.
But I was like, am I part of some like vegan plant gang? Like I don't. You look closely.
Yeah.
There's nothing scary
What's
here.
so dirty and scary about a heart with a leaf on it?
Exactly.
All right? Go veg. Like, I don't know,
Right,
how horrible it is. Yeah.
But yeah, but it was interesting when some of the beaches, you're prohibited from having tattoos at some of
Oh,
but
really?
Yeah. But I went
Could you
to.
cover them up?
You
Like-
can.
Oh, but you're all arms.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna? Yeah. Okay.
You
Word.
can. But so I would go to the beaches where tattoos were allowed. And what's interesting is you see a lot of young Japanese people that are covered or have tons of tattoos, but in areas that clothes normally cover.
Interesting.
So they have like giant back pieces or
Yeah.
like side pieces or all over their legs.
But if on jeans and a polo, they look just like a regular person.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. So I don't know, there's definitely a Yakuza thing there.
Yeah.
Very much. But
Don't attack us. We love you. We're cool. We're friends.
but tattoos are also very inexpensive there because it's not a popular thing, which is why I got a lot of my tattoos done there.
And I've heard that, I heard it not just in, Japan, Asia in general, but even in Europe, you go out here and, I obviously want to pay the artists what they're worth. I want to,
Right, of
it's their
course.
livelihood. I
Yes,
want to make sure you're
100%.
covered. But you're like, oh, that's the rate? well, let me save up for 4 to 6 months and then maybe get this like palm-sized thing on me because it's going to be, it's a lot of money.
Right.
A very well spent, exciting, a lot of money.
Yeah.
But you go over there and people are just getting like boom, 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 because for them it's $100,
yes.
$200 for just like bam, bam, bam,
and
bam.
because they are getting what they're worth, they are getting a bigger cut.
Yeah.
We don't have to tip. So when I was in Australia and in Japan, like it's rude to tip.
Oh, because they're like, oh no, you're not. Yeah, okay.
Because they're getting what they're worth.
Crazy.
It's like that's it. All like everywhere you went, restaurant, any service industry place that you went, you don't tip, especially in Japan. But like even Australia, because when I got my tattoo, I went to the girl in the front and I was like, so I haven't tipped in any restaurants. I know I'm not supposed to do that, but with tattoos, do we tip? And she's like, no, you shouldn't tip. And I was like, okay.
Fine, I'll see you later.
So,
yeah.
all right, thank you.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. I mean, I know that he's getting what he's worth already.
Totally.
So I would, it's fine.
You're also doing something really, really cool because, like I kind of said earlier, like I try to get something every new state that I perform in.
Yeah.
But you've had the really awesome experience of working in Japan and working in Australia and working in the States.
Yeah.
And it's cool because you're doing like what I would like to do on like the grandest level ever, where it's like not just one per state, but one per like country. Like let me get an Australian piece, something like Japanese.
Well, I'll
piece.
definitely be doing that. Any country I go to, I'm going to try to see if I can get a tattoo there. But it's not like, oh, I have to do this or I have to. It's just like happenstance. If I happen to be there, then I will do it.
But if it's Friday 13th,
I'm going to go. Or if I have the money for these long list of tattoos that I do want, then I'll get those. Wherever. I don't know, but
is there one that you're like kind of itching to get, or an idea that you're like, you know what, I really want to get this sooner rather than later?
I really want to go back to Melbourne because this guy does amazing work.
Nice.
I definitely want to get a spider done by him because that's like his thing, and I love spiders. I have one right here, but like I want to get it's a very cool spider, and I would like to get one of
those. Is it more like realistic or like how more like traditional like?
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool. His name is on Instagram. It's at Bugsy.
Bugsy. Shout out to you.
He's amazing. I wish I could go to him for all my work.
Well, you can. It would just be like $1,000 ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
Cover as much as you can now. Yeah.
So that's why I'm hoping comedy will take me back there again. Like I'd like to submit for like the Melbourne Comedy Festival or something, and then just kind of like make that work again.
I definitely understand because they're like. So I'm going to DC in a couple months. By the time this gets out, I may have been back. But it's so close to New York, and there's an artist in New York who I really want a piece by, who I've been a fan of forever. We tried to get one before.
Yeah.
The time didn't work out. His name is Siv. He's lead singer of the Gorilla Biscuits, this band I've loved. Like,
Gorilla Biscuits.
The Gorilla, because it's like ape shit, because they go crazy. But he's a tattoo artist now.
Okay.
And I'm like, cool. Well, if I can book something out in New York, then that'll justify me going to New York to get the tattoo. Even though I've done shows in New York before, but like I'm doing a show then, so I can get the tattoo. But it's not about the show.
I know what you mean.
And it's not about like doing time or like, oh, I get to do this club or this is a cool room and I see this comic. It's like, no, I'm going to do shows, but really I get to schedule this comic or this tattoo appointment.
That's how I feel about Australia.
Like,
I'm like, all right, if I go into Australia, like, comedy, but I'm going to Bugsy and I'm getting at least 3 tattoos from him. 3. Like I already know, like because I love the tiger head, I'm definitely gonna get an elephant head as well. I'm very nervous about doing this, but I think I'm ready to do it. To get it on this side. This is the side when sometimes I don't know what I'm gonna say on stage. I write it on my hand.
Oh, interesting.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but I feel like I gotta really stop doing that altogether. Like, I haven't done it in a while. It's been like a couple of months.
What if you got an elephant like holding a set list, and then you can just like write in pen all of your jokes on the set list?
But that's where I want it. That's where I want the elephant head here, or I want it like on my like.
Yeah, like a whole like a hand.
Well, we'll see. I don't know.
That'd be cool. I've heard the hands and the feet are like weird.
Like
they're like
hurt
weird.
So much. I mean,
the pain is different because the nerve endings are like.
It hurts a lot.
That's a pretty detailed.
This is my second. Yeah, this is my second tattoo, and it's it's very detailed, very small. So that's why I love this guy because I could get anything by him, and the detail is incredible.
Totally.
Tiny. And the details.
There's more detail in that guy than there is in like some of the movies. That's insane.
Definitely. That's why I really like this guy. So yeah, but like this is my second ever tattoo, and it took the longest to heal because the skin is a little bit thinner.
I know.
The nerves and stuff, and then when you hit the bone, I'm sure you know when you hit the bone, that's when it's like.
Yeah.
So like this tiny little thing that I got here, this heart, hurt so much because it kept, whatever hit the corner. But yeah, so I think that with the hands, definitely. But I want my hands and I don't know.
Are you all arms? Is everything on your arms right now?
Right now it's just arms.
Cool. Awesome.
I'm planning, this is my arm that I'm getting like random tattoos on.
Yeah.
This arm, I'm gonna get the elephant on this hand. I may keep this blank, but I'm gonna get like a half sleeve on this side. I may not go to the elbow because I'm a wuss.
Yeah.
So I may stop to here, but
I've been debating about my knee for the past like year and a half. And I've been like, and I've been like, no, I'm gonna. Well, can I get around it?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, cool. Well, Danielle, I love you. I love your tattoos. Tell people where they can find you. What's your social media and plugs and all that magic stuff?
Sure. My website is never updated. It's DanielleArce.com.
You can catch your shows from 2014. It'll be really great.
Yeah, pretty much. DanielleArce.com. But that has all my social media links on there. The social media pages that I'm the two most updated are Instagram. So I'm at Danielle Arce Comedy on Instagram. I am the most active on there. And then Twitter, at Danielle Arce. I'm constantly tweeting stuff too. So
totally.
Those are the two best places to find me and follow me. On Instagram, I'm constantly doing like Instagram lives.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So watch, talk to me. If you become my fan, you will also become my friend.
And if you live in Australia, book us so we can get tattoos and excuses to get them.
My Venmo is at Danielle Arce.
Oh man, my Venmo is hacked. Anyways, hey guys, thank you so much for watching One Liner. We appreciate it. We appreciate you, Danielle. Have a great day. Welcome to a very